This Bugatti costs $5 million. Not because it is fast, not because it is rare, but because it was engineered to break limits that most manufacturers refuse to even approach. This is not a car designed to follow trends. It was built to challenge physics, expectations, and even common sense. Bugatti has never competed in the traditional sense. It does not chase rivals. It creates benchmarks, then moves beyond them. The Chiron Supersport was born from a single obsession: to push the boundaries of what a production car could achieve. No compromises, no shortcuts, no second attempt. Every decision behind this car started with one question: what happens if limits no longer exist? The Chiron Supersport was never meant to be practical. It was created as a response to engineering ambition itself. Bugatti set out to do something no one else dared to attempt: build a road-legal production car capable of rewriting the laws of speed. Failure was not an option, because there would be no second version. At the heart of the Chiron Supersport lies an 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine, an engine layout so complex that only a handful of engineers on Earth truly understand how it works. This engine is not mass-produced. It is assembled by hand, piece by piece, with extreme precision. Every component must operate in perfect harmony. Producing nearly 1,600 horsepower, this engine generates forces that most vehicles were never designed to survive. At full output, the stress placed on internal components is immense. Heat, pressure, and vibration reach levels that push materials to their absolute limits. Building such an engine is not just expensive, it is risky. One small miscalculation could result in catastrophic failure. This is why Bugatti invests months of labor into a single powertrain, because perfection cannot be rushed. The engine alone costs more than most high-end supercars, not because of branding, but because of complexity, craftsmanship, and exclusivity. Thousands of individual parts must work flawlessly together. If one fails, the entire system is compromised. Only specially trained engineers are allowed to work on it. Years of experience are required just to qualify. But power alone is meaningless without control. At extreme speeds, air becomes the most dangerous enemy. Above 300 miles per hour, even small aerodynamic instabilities can become deadly. To solve this, Bugatti redesigned the entire body of the car. The Supersport features a longer rear section, engineered to reduce drag and increase stability. Every curve, every channel, every surface was shaped for a single purpose: to keep the car planted to the ground at unimaginable speeds. This is not styling. This is applied physics. Wind tunnel testing took thousands of hours. Simulations were repeated endlessly. Adjustments were measured in millimeters, because at those speeds, millimeters matter. The result was a car capable of something no production vehicle had ever achieved: crossing the 300-mile-per-hour barrier. Not in theory, not in simulations, but on real pavement, under real conditions. This moment alone rewrote automotive history, and history is never cheap. But speed is only part of the equation. To survive such performance, materials must be extraordinary. Carbon fiber stronger than steel, yet far lighter. Titanium exhaust systems capable of withstanding extreme temperatures. A chassis engineered with aerospace-level precision. Each material is chosen not for luxury, but for survival. Every gram saved improves stability. Every reinforcement increases safety. Nothing is wasted. Cooling presents another monumental challenge. At full speed, the Chiron Supersport produces extreme heat. So much heat that conventional cooling systems simply fail. Bugatti had to engineer an entirely new thermal management system: multiple radiators, advanced airflow channels, complex heat dissipation strategies, all designed to keep the engine alive under relentless stress. Without this system, the car could not function, at any cost. Before any Chiron Supersport reaches its owner, it undergoes brutal testing. High-speed runs, extreme temperatures, maximum load conditions. If a component fails even once, it is not repaired, it is replaced. In some cases, entire sections of the car are rebuilt from scratch. Because Bugatti does not deliver imperfect machines, production numbers are intentionally limited. Only a few dozen units exist worldwide. There is no mass production, no assembly line efficiency. Each car is treated as an individual project. Once production ends, there will never be another. Customization pushes the price even higher. Buyers do not simply choose colors, they choose materials, textures, finishes, and details that may never be seen by anyone else. Some interiors require hundreds of hours of hand craftsmanship: special leathers, Unique carbon finishes, personalized engravings. Many owners spend over $1 million on customization alone. But the true cost of this car is not speed, not luxury, not exclusivity. It is time. Years of research and development, millions invested into experimentation, endless refinement. The Chiron Supersport exists as a rolling laboratory, a proof of concept. It demonstrates what happens when engineers are allowed to push boundaries without compromise. Years from now, other manufacturers will adopt technologies pioneered here, but they will never replicate this moment, because breaking limits always comes at a price. So why does this Bugatti cost $5 million? Because it was never built for convenience. It was never built for practicality. It was built for history.